Hey guys, Riley Holland here, head coach of NRW, and I'm going to show you a few of the Tension Blaster workout exercises that you'll find among others in the Tension Blaster workout series. Today I'm going to show you just a few exercises you can do really quickly, fairly easily to crack into some of your shoulder tension and start getting that primal posture going that we talk about. So the first exercise, if you did the Tension Blaster mini workout, you know already, but we're going to do it again because this is very fundamental and important and very effective. You're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears as tight as you can, and you want to focus the tension on the shoulders only. Try to keep the neck and throat as loose as you can. Try to keep the face nice and relaxed. That might be hard at first. You just want to hold this tension. Keep breathing nice and deep. So you want to try to isolate the tension so that we can be kind of tense, but not have our entire body go into a freak out stress response, right? So you become able to handle stress much better. It doesn't overflow your glass, so to speak. So after about a minute, take a deep breath in and thrust the shoulders down with a loud ah sound. Take a few deep breaths. Just sense and feel the body. Notice how your posture might have adjusted itself a little bit. Now here's a little secret for you too. We're communicating to the reptile part of our brain, the ancient part of our brain that's in control of our stress response and that holds all of our tension patterns in our body and our unconscious, that sabotages our mental toughness at every turn. That's the kind of thing that makes you choke when you get stressed out. Well, to crack the code of the reptile brain, we need to communicate to it in its own language. It doesn't understand English, right? So we need the language of breath and body movement, and we also need to communicate with it in high contrast. Lots of tension to lots of release suddenly, because it only understands high contrast. It's a very primitive survival device, okay? So we are speaking a language that it understands when we do these exercises. Next one for the shoulders, we'll bring the shoulders together in front of you. So same idea as bringing the shoulders up. We want to localize the tension just to the shoulders as much as that's possible. So try not to lean forward and try not to tense your neck. Again, that might be hard at first. Just notice if it is. We're going to hold this with lots of tension. Your arms can be nice and loose. Deep breaths. Hold this one for about 30 seconds. Now, when we release on this one, we're just going to say a gentle, like a sigh. So deep breath in and just let the shoulders go. So here we were thrusting because we're going down. Here we just want to let them find their way back gently to a resting position. Again, take a few deep breaths. Sense and feel the body. Feel that opening up. Feel the stress levels going down and the energy levels going up. You might notice the chest expanding, the belly relaxing, and the whole body just feeling a little more like, yeah, all right, I got this, that's cool. Shoulders together behind you now. Same idea, localized tension. Deep breaths. Now here you want to make sure you're not arching the back a whole bunch. Try to keep the spine nice and aligned and just focus that tension on the shoulders themselves. Neck and throat relaxed, face relaxed, arms, hands relaxed. And after about 30 seconds again, deep breath in and sense and feel. Keep breathing deeply. You might notice a tendency after you release for the breath to freeze up and stop. That's why we want to take these big breaths so your tension doesn't just come right back to a more defensive position. Remember, your little reptile brain thinks it's protecting you with all this tension. It's trying to help you. It's just doing a very terrible job. Final exercise in this little shoulder combo. Again, short, sweet, but powerful, especially if you do it every day. You're going to reach out in front of you, all the way through the fingertips, like you're trying to grab something just out of reach. Again, you don't want to lean forward like this. You also don't want to lean back to kind of work against it. You want to just focus here, keeping everything else loose to the degree that you can. Deep breaths. After about 30 seconds, deep breath in, and this time we're going to do sighing, gentle ah sound, but really just let them release like the other two before this. So your arms are just going to flop down. Deep breath in. Oh, really just let them go. Now if you try to do that and you find that you have trouble doing that, well, there you've got a line on where some of your tension is. It's very common to start out. That also means that you're constantly wasting tons of energy on holding that tension. So if you do just those 4 exercises, shouldn't take you more than a few minutes every day, every morning, just see how it feels. See how your posture starts to change, how your attitudes start to adjust a little bit. Stress levels go down. Dominance levels come up because you're more energized, you're more relaxed, you're not getting in your own way. Right? So give them a try. There are plenty more in the Tension Blaster workout series, and happy experimenting.